Hi everyone, today we will discuss a growing email threat called conversation hijacking, and it's crucial to understand how these attacks work so you can protect yourself and your organization. So what is conversation hijacking? Conversation hijacking, also known as thread hijacking, and it's sophisticated attacks where criminals don't send completely new email. So instead, they infiltrate an existing legitimate email thread, perhaps one you have been having with a colleague or client. So how does it work? The attacker's first step is usually gaining access to someone's email account by compromising it. And this could be through phishing or malware or even guessing the weak passwords. And once they are in, they look for ongoing conversations, perhaps related to invoices, projects, or sensitive information. And then they are crafting a reply within the existing thread and making it appears as it's coming from a trusted contact. And this is one of the examples, so practical examples of this fake invoice and the conversation hijacking example. So imagine you are emailing client about an invoice, and the attacker hijacked these conversations and sent slightly altered invoice, perhaps changing the bank account details to their own. So because the email appears within the familiar thread, and you are much more likely to trust it and potentially send money to the wrong account. So why is it effective? These attacks are so effective because they exploit our trust in existing relationships and conversations, and the messages are contextually relevant and making them blend seamlessly into the ongoing discussion, and this makes them much harder to spot than the completely new suspicious emails. So generally, we require something like artificial intelligence in nowadays email security to actually identifying these conversation hijacking email threads. And so how to protect yourself, and there are several things you can follow. The number one is the awareness training, security awareness training. So it's crucial to educate your team. So conversation hijacking needs to be a core part of your security awareness training. So employees need to understand what these attacks and look like and how they work and what red flags to watch out for. And this is your first line of defense, a well-informed team. And the next one is account takeover protection. So most conversation hijacking attacks begin with a compromised account. So preventing account takeover is essential, and implement a robust account takeover protection measures. So multi-factor authentication or 2FA is absolutely vital, and it's add an extra layer of security and making it much harder for attackers to gain access even if they have the passwords. And the next thing is AI powered detections, for especially for the email security solutions. You require some AI based email security solutions, and cyber criminals are constantly finding new ways to get around traditional security. They are getting smarter, so that's why relying solely on standard gateways and filter isn't enough. So you need advanced technology, so looking into AI powered solutions that can detect then subtle signs of highly targeted attacks like conversation hijacking, so these systems can learn and adapt to evolving threat. Then final part is the verification procedures, and so even with the best technology, human error can still happen. So that's why clear procedures are so important. So establish strict guidelines for verifying all email requests, especially those are involving wire transfers or sensitive informations. So encourage employees to pick up the phone and verbally confirm requests with known contact. So don't actually uh, rely solely on email. This simple step can prevent huge losses. So that's about it. Thank you very much.